When I was editing the video from yesterday, I saw that thing about me needing to get a second coat of paint on the post. Still having to paint this and the short ones. These things have dried, so they've gotten dry on one side, but true to form with the weather has been raining since this morning, on and off. But I was thinking about that post and I realised I actually do have 2 coats of paint on that post, because the one I did in the middle of the day was the second coat, and that was the one that I was waiting on drying. I was thinking, well, that should be dry today. I might be able to start getting that bottom rail on. I went out, it's still wet on one side, the outer edge. Haven't been able to do much around the place with the rain. Started bringing I'd been leaving tools up in the study, so I started bringing them back down here, because we are going to be working from home from next week. I need to be able to get back into the study. I had tools all over the floor, places a disaster zone, so I've got to go back up there and start clearing that up. One thing I was able to do, I had some cabinets we'd picked up a little while back, mainly for the doors, and we were thinking, oh, we might be able to use some of the cabinets because they're old kitchen cabinets. I was thinking, if I ever get all my yard work stuff out of here and into something else, that I could have a cabinet there, and one of them would have fit there. And I'd forgotten about them because I had them sitting under the carport or at the edge of the carport. And with the rain this morning, the chipboard cabinets have been a bit wet. There was 2 cabinets that were dry and were decent cabinets, and I took the doors off the other ones, or get them stashed away somewhere. At the moment they're just still sitting under the carport, but further away from the edge. So it's the next day, July 10. I kind of procrastinated a lot yesterday. The rain didn't help. I did a few things around. I didn't get much of the study clean, so I've still got to do that. Today, the weather's looking a little bit better, but in the next hour, it's saying like there's 50% chance of rain, so I'm reluctant to pull those things out to try and paint them. If I can set them up in the laundry with room to move around them, I might try that. The post upstairs is dry this morning, so I'm going to get changed so that I can hook up the air compressor, put up little blocks that help to hold stuff, and if I can get those other things into here, maybe turn a heater on in the laundry area and get those rails painted, because I want to, before we go back to work, I'd like to have at least the rails up for safety's sake. Like, I'm not afraid of heights, so that afraid of heights, so I feel fine walking out along that deck from one room to the study, but the sooner that feels a little bit more secure, the better, because at the moment I can't really open the door out because it will just swing all the way out past where it's supposed to stop. Managed to squeeze these 3 into the end of the laundry, right near the powder room where I've been working on it, and I've got the heater running this room is already feeling warmer, so this should dry fairly well. So now I'm going to go upstairs and carry the nail gun, hose up, get it all set up so I can put on the little blocks and get that lower beam or the lower rail installed. That's a plan.
so I thought of doing this sooner. I flipped these over because that first coat, or the second coat that was on everything else, was dry within an hour. So I've just done my first coat of exterior on these now. I'm going to go up and get that bottom one on. Probably come down, this will be dry. I can do a second coat, do whatever, yeah. So one thing I'm doing differently this time is bolting the corner posts because they never were. So this one I've got going sort of high on this rail, so that when I put the end ones on, I can do a bolt through here just a little bit lower. And then do the same thing up high as well. So this one's in. I can't sort of drill that one out. Oh, I can drill the inside part, but until I bring that other rail up, I can't do that. But they should be dry soon. They've been drying much quicker in the laundry with the heater going. Should have done that the other day. Wouldn't have helped with this post, but my rails will be ready. Goodness. I think he's eating too much. Goodness, what's he doing? That's a boy, good boy. Bring it in. Yeah, check on that paint. There it is. The end's all up. I've just got to paint and install all the pickets now. I've got to say, even though I wasn't too concerned, having a rail here and here makes you feel a little bit more comfortable when you come out the door.